Hi, I'm Tony, this is Slack, welcome to Smog Vlog. Today we're going to be reviewing a few eJuices from the Pocket Fuel range. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, pocket.
Right, so welcome back. Like we said, we're going to be taking a look at a few juices from the Pocket Fuel range. Now, if you're not familiar with Pocket Fuel, you should be. It's from the same guys who brought you the Pure Evil range, Vapor Labs, Vaporize. There's quite a few names involved here. I struggle in my tiny mind to keep up with them. But we're excited about this because, yeah, Jam Nation, if you're not familiar with Pure Evil, you've probably heard Jam Nation. It's awesome.
If you haven't, check our reviews. There's probably a link popping up right now.
Yeah, but anyway, we caught up with the guys from Vaporize, Pure Evil, at Vape Jam and Vapors Expo, and yeah, always a really good time hanging out with them, not least because of the Stilt Walker girls that they have, really sort of 10 out of 10 on their display stand. They went to the effort and it was good. But anyway, yeah, I was interested in their Pocket Fuel range and I saw a couple of the juices in there, Pink Fizz, one of them. I was like, oh yeah, I want to get on this. So we got hooked up with some samples and finally we're getting around to actually trying it. So I'm excited about this one. Now, there's a lot of juices in this range, so we're not going to be doing them all in this video. We're going to do a selection, 4 or 5, something like that. As always with our videos, if you want to skip to one bit, just check the time code down below and you'll be able to just jump to that bit. So if there's a flavour that interests you, yeah, just check that out there.
Okay, within the Pocket Fuel range, they've got quite a lot. We've only got a selection of 8 juices, like we said. Like Slack said, check the time codes. That's where that's all happening. As for the full range from Pocket Fuel, we've got blue raspberry, blueberry pancakes, candy cane, cherry pie, classic tobacco, key lime pie, melba, menthol mist, pink fizz, rainbow, strawberry shake, summer cooler, and Virginia oak.
I'm glad you said that, right?
Nearly didn't. Nearly didn't. Okay, so the Pocket Fuel range is available in nicks of 0, 3 and 6. This Pocket Fuel range we've got is what's called Max VG.
Yeah, so this is definitely dripper friendly for all you dripper heads out there.
Nice cloud coverage.
So, as always with our eJuice reviews, we test the juices in 2 ways. We're going to have it on a dripper and also in a tank. That's the iJust 2 tank there. The Royal Hunter here with dual Claptons in. This is kind of our standard test. We like to see how things perform in the dripper and in the tanks. Just get a better idea of how the juice performs across multiple devices. See if we gain any flavour, lose any flavour in the tank and that. Obviously, it's a high VG one. However, our experience with the iJust 2 is that it can handle high VG juice anyway, so yeah, it'll be interesting. Anyway, first flavour we've got up for you is the one I was most looking forward to, which is Pink Fizz.
And this Pink Fizz is a 90-10 mix, 90 VG, 10 PG, maxing out the VG.
Oh yeah. So without further ado, we're going to dive into that.
What? You said dive in, I'm diving in.
Yeah, so I'm going to turn this up. This is only at 57 watts and it can definitely go a bit higher than that with this nice high VG juice.
Now, as you can see, it doesn't produce very good clouds. No, it produces excellent fucking clouds.
Yeah, nice and smooth hit.
It really is.
Yeah, obviously, you get the harshness of the hit from the nicotine and the PG, really, and where there's not much of either, because there's the 0.3, the 3 mgs nicotine. Yeah, it's a nice smooth hit. Ignore that, it's the GIMP trying to get out.
That's coming.
Yeah, so it's summer, it's hot, and not only is it hot, it's been raining this morning, so it's fucking humid as well, which makes it feel 10 times hotter. It's so humid that my biltong just come back to life in the kitchen. It is bad. It is bad. Yeah, so the flavour that's coming through It's like a whole collection of things. You know, one of the things I'm getting, it's sort of almost like the pink Turkish delight. That's what's really coming through for me. It's, you know, it's like a hint of sort of berries and something, but I'm getting tastes of like pink Turkish delight, which I really like. So it's good for me.
Okay, this is about the right point to say that taste is completely subjective, and I fucking hate Turkish Delight, but I'm still vaping this, so it doesn't taste like Turkish Delight for me, it tastes like pink sherbet. So yeah, you remember back in the day when you had the old what did you call them?
Dib dabs.
Dib dabs, where you tore the thing off, you had the pink stick, and then you used to put it in the shirt. Kind of tastes a bit like that.
I like putting my pink stick in the sherbet. Oh yeah.
It's quite a small bottle. I think you need to get the bigger bottle.
Oh yeah. Also available in 120ml, so you know.
Wink wink, nudge nudge. Now, bro science.
See how it performs on the other device.
On other device.
Yeah, flavours coming through the same on this. So this is the eJuice coil. It's the 0.3 ohm, and yeah, we're not losing any flavour. Like I say, it does handle the high VG. If you're using a coil that would struggle with this max VG, you may lose some flavour and you may have some wicking issues. Certainly not getting that here.
Taste is coming through exactly the same on both. There's no drop off in flavour. I'd say the cloud production is obviously better out the dripper, as it usually is.
Right, so that was the first time I sort of got a hint. So the flavour is supposed to be a berry champagne, you know, mixed berry in the champagne, hence the pink fizz. And that's the first time I sort of got a sort of, yeah, a taste of maybe that sort of champagne-y fizz with it. You know? So there's something in there. So it's an interesting taste. It sort of keeps changing with each hit, I guess, as your taste buds sort of change with it. Really tasty.
Really tasty. This 10ml tester bottle that we've got is not going to fucking last long with us.
Yeah.
That bubbly, fizzy sort of champagne sort of flavour effect is coming through on the dripper, but you know, only when you sort of hit it 2 or 3 times in a row in quick succession, you're then sort of getting it. If you just do it sort of like once and then put it aside, you just get sort of all the fruity sort of berry flavour.
Yeah, it's good. It keeps the flavour interesting.
It really does.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to describe this one. It's just really nice. There is, yeah, the I suppose a pinky berry sort of feel to it. But yeah, each taste is slightly different, which is good. I love that in a juice.
It keeps it interesting, like you said. Okay, so that's enough for this one. Otherwise, we're not going to get through this quick eJuice review. We're going to have a clean up. He's going to change. I'm going to clean out and re-wear. You dirty bastard.
What? It's the pink juice, man. It just got me all excited.
Have a palate cleanse with a nice cup of tea and then rejuice with our next mystery juice. Okay, so next up in the mystery range we have blue raspberry.
Yes.
Thanks for the confirmation.
I'm here to help.
Okay, so this blue raspberry is an 80-20 mix. And as with the whole range, according to the website, they say it's perfect for sub-ohming.
Yep, so let's hit that shit and see what it's got.
Okay.
Oh, that's nice. The raspberry's a bit of a risky flavour for me because I don't really like raspberries themselves. However, like raspberry jam and raspberry trifles and shit, you know, raspberry flavoured stuff I generally like. So it's just a bit of a risk. Is it going to be too raspberry-y? But yeah, this does taste of raspberries, but sort of sweety raspberries more than anything else. You know, candied raspberries, raspberry trifle, that sort of thing.
Yeah, the website describes it as a blue slushy with a sophisticated hint of blueberry, which is pretty accurate because the raspberry is really coming through full force, but there is that slight sort of side taste on the exhale of maybe the blueberry.
Oh, I'm getting the blue slush, you know, sort of affair, which is why I'm tolerating the raspberry, because blue slush I do like. And yeah, that hint of blueberry in there, sort of fruiting it up a little bit.
Now, I'm an avid enjoyer of all things blue slushy. This is not your typical blue slush. Like I said, it is more about that raspberry flavour. That's not to detract from it, it is still fucking gorgeous, and on a hot day like this is today, it is just so fucking cool and refreshing. It's beautiful. I need a drink.
Yeah, it's almost a little bit creamy as well. I mean, there's not cream flavours in it. It's got like a almost cream texture. It doesn't even make sense, but it kind of does. Do you think? Or is that just me?
I kind of get where you're coming from with the inhale being sort of like a smooth, sort of creamy effect, but on the exhale you just get that sort of like fruit burst explosion. Okay, swapping for Bro Science.
The more observant may notice that there's now a different mod, just because we've just had a mod failure. We told you it was hot in here. We're not fucking joking. Yeah, flavour's coming through good in the tank as well. Yeah, there's not as much of that creamy sort of affair going on the tank. However, yeah, the blue slush flavour, the blueberry hints are there. You know, it's all coming through good.
I would say on the dripper it is actually turned up a notch. Yeah, that raspberry is really coming through, but equally the side hit of that hint of blueberry as well. Still a lovely smooth flavour, still fucking lovely on a hot day like today.
Yeah, definitely, and also it's the 80-20 mix there, Max VG. You know, there's obviously a lot of flavouring gone into this, but it's still kicking out the clouds and nice and smooth there.
Smooth.
Oh yeah.
Moving on. Next up for you guys on the mystery tour is Rainbow.
So up above the streets and oh no, let's just get on with it.
Sooty, Sue and Sweep.
And Bungle, here in the flesh, had a little bit of a shave.
A half-shaved Bungle. Hello. I got my thumb up my arse.
Some things never change. Oh, we're getting a real fizz off this one. It's like a real fizzy fizz.
Dynamite?
That would be an explosion in my pants. Yeah. That's why they call me Brown Dynamite. It's sweeties. It's just eating all the sweeties. It's awesome.
Yeah, so the website says, you know, taste the rainbow, and it's Skittles. I don't care. I don't care about copyright. They're going for a Skittles sort of flavour. So imagine a bag of Skittles. You can't really narrow down the flavour. You can't say it's this, or this. It is just a citrus, fruit, and berry.
Yeah, with Skittles or anything like that, you know, some people like to pick out the individual colours and do them one at a time. Other people like me just like get a fucking handful and get it in my mouth. I just love it in my mouth. And yeah, this is kind of what you get with this. You just get the whole hit in one go, and it's awesome. I love it. Just so much flavour. It's again a really complicated flavour. You know, it's quite hard to describe sort of any elements of it. It's just like a handful of sweets.
Once again, for the Bro Science.
Yeah, when I started taking that hit, I thought the fizz was going to be a bit turned down, but then on the exhale, pal, there it is still, and yeah, all the flavours coming through on this as well. So 80-20 mix this one, and yeah, it's lovely.
That's the impressive thing with this range from Pocket Fuel. That none of the flavours seem to sort of like do better in a dripper or the tank. They both seem to perform equally. Maybe the dripper turned up a touch, a notch. But in terms of flavour for this one, yeah, it's just that bag of sweets. It's absolutely lovely. A veritable taste explosion in my mouth. There's a joke to be had here about the end of the rainbow, but I can't think of it right now. Leprechauns? Pot of gold?
Your mind.
Maybe a unicorn as well in there somewhere. If you guys can think of it, drop us a comment down below, please. I need finishing. I need closure, and then we can move on as a people.
Okay, we're going to get a cup of tea, towel down, rejuice, and we'll be back for the next one shortly.
Okay guys, and lastly for this mystery tour for you, we have cherry pie. Now we've chosen to do this as the last one because we are starting to lose the room. This one in the range from Pocket Fuel is an 80-20 mix, again available in 0, 3 and 6. Anything to add, or shall we just vape?
Well, just that cherry pie definitely sounds like the tagline from a porno, but
Is it sort of American Pie's shadier cousin?
quite probably. Anyway, without further ado,
I haven't seen it yet, I want to now.
cherry pie. So by cherry pie, it's cherry bakewell tart, that sort of thing I'm getting. See, cherry for me is such a high risk flavour. There's a few flavours like this, and cherry's definitely one of them, where it can go so wrong. And when done right, it's just awesome. And yeah, here they've nailed it. It's like a dark sort of cherry flavour, and that's definitely what's coming through strong. But you've also got this sort of sugary, sort of a hint of pastry in there, but it's just predominantly then dark cherries, which are really, really nice.
Really, again, like with all the juices that we've reviewed so far, a lovely fucking smooth berry and cherry. And now comes the swap.
So, yeah, it's still coming through great on here, like with all the other juices. Hi, we are in here somewhere.
As always, slightly turned up a notch on the dripper. That cherry, full-on fucking cherry flavour straight in your mouth hole.
I'm still getting it from this, you know, I don't think there's much in it.
I think it's turned up slightly a notch on the dripper. As we always say though, taste is subjective.
Yeah, so that about does it for cherry pie. Now, one thing I found about cherry pie, it's more of a sort of consistent sort of flavour, so each hit's very similar, you know, you're not getting the massive amount of difference between hits like we have on the first three, but you know, that's a good thing because it's a really nice flavour. They've really nailed those cherries. So yeah, if you like that sort of dark cherry jam sort of flavour, or you know, sort of cherry bakewell tarts, yeah, this is definitely for you. It's got that going on.
And so, in summing up for this Pocket Fuel range, what it says on the tin and on the website, they are a UK-based company producing these eJuices.
Yeah, you can get hold of them from their websites. They've got many. We'll link you up in the description. But also, you know, we've seen some of their other stuff like the Pure Evil range available in Budgeons of all places. So you know, they're out and about to get. Also, if you ever happen to be at a vape show, definitely go check out the guys at Pure Evil. They're a great laugh, a really good team.
Okay, so summing up with our picks and all-day vape favourites, Slack?
For me, it's a really tough call because Pink Fizz was the one that really drew me to this range. You know, I really wanted to try that, and it is awesome. But I was really surprised by the cherry pie. Like I say, cherry is such a hit and miss flavour, but they've absolutely nailed it, and it is how I like my cherries. So I would struggle. I guess if I had to pick just one, I'd probably go for Pink Fizz because that flavour is a little bit more interesting. You get a bit of differentiation between hits. However, pick one, they're great. Anyway, Tone, what about you? What was your fave?
If I had to put them in some sort of order, it would definitely be the blueberry, raspberry, Pink Fizz, rainbow, and then cherry. Just because of, you know, similar to what Slack said, with those, the blueberry and the rainbow and the Pink Fizz, you get that explosion of flavours. You can't narrow it down if that's your sort of person. If you're just a person that likes fucking cherries, go get the fucking cherry one.
Yeah, taste is really subjective, so you know, don't just take our words for it. Do get out and try them, and if you've any experience with these, do hit us up in the comments below. Let us know what you thought about the flavours. Let us know if your thoughts match up with ours. But yeah, for me, all of these flavours were really good. I was really impressed with all of them, and they all lend themselves to being an all-day vape. You know, just so smooth, so tasty. You know, there's not any sort of synthetic hit or cheapness to it. It is just a delicious all-day smooth vape.
Yeah, the bottles themselves do actually say gourmet eJuices, and in this instance we wholeheartedly agree with them.
Yeah, most people say it, few people deliver, but yeah, delivered here.
And lastly, our thanks go out to Vaporize, Pocket Fuel, Pure Evil, Bob, Harry, number 7,
And the letter F.
The great guys, James Bushell.
Yeah.
James Bushell over at Pure Evil or one of the others, all supplying these eJuices for us to review. As always, our reviews are completely impartial, not paid.
Yeah, we're not in anyone's pocket, we're just digging pocket fuel at the moment.
So thanks to those guys over there, and also thanks to you guys as well for watching. If you like what you're seeing, please drop a like and do the whole subscribe thing, because it helps us out a lot. Also, if you're on the social medias, follow us on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram. We're allegedly quite
chatty. Yeah, and if you've got any questions or comments about this eJuice or anything else, hit us up in the comments section below or find us on those social medias. But for now, guys, thanks for watching Smog Vlog.
quick informational update for everyone out there, and while Slack's, filling himself up. The fan in the room has been off for maybe 7 minutes, and already the temperature has risen to the surface of the fucking sun in here due to these huge fucking lights. I'm melting.
Yeah, so the flavour that's coming through is like a whole collection of things. One of the things I'm getting, it's sort of almost like the pink sherbet.
Mm-hmm.
Not sherbet. I didn't mean sherbet. One of the things I'm getting come through. Fucking stop laughing. We're never going to finish.
Pink sherbet. Could you do it more Austin Powersy?
No, because I'm not saying sherbet. It's you that says sherbet, so I'm leaving you to talk about the sherbet. One of the things I'm getting come through is kind of like a pink fucking sherbet. Again, it's not fucking sherbet. Jesus Christ.
Pink sherbet. Molly, 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 Molly.
One of the flavours I'm getting come through is pink sherbet. Oh, fucking hell, Tony.
It's the heat. I'm sorry, it's the heat. Okay, go, I'm good. No, I'm pink sherbet coloured.
Pink Turkish Delight, that's what's really coming through for me. It's it's like a hint of sort of berries and something, but I'm getting tastes of like Pink Turkish Delight, which I really like, so it's good for me.
Okay, this is about the right point to say that taste is completely subjective, and I fucking hate Turkish Delight, but I'm still vaping this, so it doesn't actually taste like sherbet for me. It tastes more like
Turkish Delight.
We're going to have a clean up. He's going to change. I'm going to clean out and re-wear. You dirty bastard.
What? It's the pink juice, man. It just got me all excited.
Pink jizz. I think if you've got pink jizzes, you need to go see a fucking doctor.
Not about that again.
Apply the cream, take the pills.
Stop punching it so hard.
So this...
Sorry, my hair's tickling.
Tickling my balls. Time for a haircut.
V.
Okay, so this blue raspberry is a 8... Fuck off. Okay guys, and lastly for this mystery tour for you, we have cherry pie. Now we've chosen to do this as the last one because we are starting to lose the room. Sorry, it was a sharp exhale, I thought you were coming in there. Adding to the fondant, shall we say.
Yeah, so that about does it for cherry pie. Now, one thing I found about cherry pie, it's more of a sort of consistent sort of flavour, so each hit's very similar, you're not getting the massive amount of difference between hits like we have on the first three, but that's a good thing because it's a really nice flavour. They've really nailed those cherries. It's
That's nothing to do with the manufacturing process. I'm sure it's all very above board and not
below board. Yeah, and if you've got any questions about these eJuices or anything else, hitting us up in